GMS family, if you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. Roll up.
You know what I'm saying? GMS, what's up, boy? My little Minnesota product right there. You know, he got his podcast. He's solid.
Yo. GMS family. What's happening, everybody in the building? What's going on? Y'all already started flooding the chats before a nigga went live. I had to regulate some shit real quick, man. As you can see, we got another parody account in the chat, man. Shout out to Grady's Barber. I don't know how these motherfuckers keep making this. Well, I know how they keep making them, but I don't know why they keep coming over here. Y'all niggas getting me in trouble. Y'all making these people think I'm making these accounts. I'm not making these accounts, man. These people just making them and coming here because they enjoy the show. I fuck with y'all anyway. It don't matter. Ayanda, Grady's Barber, FBA's Most Wanted, Meek Robel, DeJuan Isaac, Kerry Moore, motherfucking, who we got? Black Man America, Brim Dog. Good morning, everybody. Time Beneficiary, Wonder Man, Marv, Moolah, Lady Aries, Ralph S. Justin, Blacker Love, Black Babble in the building. What's going on, man? Fresh, Breezy, Quincy X, Sean Harris, Queen Kells. What's happening, GMS family, man? Y'all pulling up early. What's happening? DQ, what's going on? Now, y'all heard what that man said. If y'all didn't hear what he said, let me play it back. Let me play it back for you if you didn't hear what he said.
100%. You know what I'm saying? GMS, what's up, boy? My little Minnesota product right there. You know, he got his podcast. He's solid.
Solid. Nigga said he was solid. Hey, appreciate Grady, man. I do agree. I am a very solid nigga. And I will hold that until the day that I die. I appreciate that type of shit, man. People can see it. Real motherfuckers can see it. But I had to talk about this for one, just because, you know, I'm a fan of Grady, and I think that a lot of the things that he has done are things that are great, and things that have put him in the potential to work on certain projects, as we about to talk about soon. But I think the narrative that has been built around his name, due to certain people that have things to say, or a certain person that has something to say about him, you know, some people may think or may feel some type of way. But this is also a lesson to certain individuals that regardless if you putting somebody's name down or lifting their name up, speaking on them is going to give them the notoriety that they're looking for. Even if it is in the negative, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people can see that one person is doing a little too much, and one person is focused on what he's trying to do, and you can see the difference. When somebody's focused and not paying attention to the negative shit and the bullshit, certain things usually tend to happen for them. And a few weeks ago on the 5150 show, Corey took it upon himself to speak on the people that have elevated in their careers by being on the 5150 show. And the only person apparently that he's had a problem with that has had opportunities after being on the 5150 show, he said, was Grady. And I hate to start it out like this because honestly, I would rather get to the fact that, you know, Grady's doing what he's doing, but this has to be talked about because everybody knows this shit who's coming to this channel. And he said, I hate that he got a lick, but go ahead and run with it. You got it, run with it. So it seemed like he knew something that we didn't. And of course, when things are happening in Hollywood, certain people in Hollywood who are connected, they hear about everything that's coming up. They hear about the new shows, they hear about the new movies, who's in it, especially if they know the people. And if somebody like Kevin Hart, who Corey puts on a high pedestal and shows a lot of love for, he's going to be paying attention to what Kevin's doing. Because maybe Kevin might throw him a bone, help him hit a lick, which we've seen before in certain instances. But I think that hurt Corey to see that one time, which I'm not going to play that clip, but one time Corey basically bet, and it was in a joking way. I know a lot of people take it as him like being serious. I mean, I guess there is some type of seriousness to it, but I mean, he was in a joking way, like, "Come on, Kevin, please come get me. Please come get me." And I know some of the people that actually hate on Corey looked at that as him begging, but it was all in fun and but at the same time, you know, putting the bug in his ear, because I think around that time, like I said, people learn about things in Hollywood way before everybody else, and they got to keep things quiet. So I'm pretty sure at that time when Corey was talking about, "Hey, come get me," he probably heard about either auditioning for Real Husbands of Hollywood or trying to just be on the show, period. And I think him finding out that Grady was going to be a part of that show, for one, he would not be nowhere near that set, and for two, this might put that bug in Kevin's ear that Corey's not somebody he wants to fuck with, which to me personally, in my unbiased opinion, I wouldn't think I would hate for somebody to do something like that because y'all have problems, for them to be like, "Nah, don't fuck with Corey." But I don't think that's something that is in Grady's nature. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that even when it comes to the whole barber situation, I don't think Grady was the one to be like, "Yo, don't fuck with Corey." I think those are people that see the type of person that Grady is and that fuck with Grady and think that Grady is a solid individual who have a certain level of loyalty to him. And, you know, they make their decisions as men. I don't really see that. I don't know Grady personally, so you never know. He could be the type of person be like, "Yo, don't fuck with him because all this shit he's saying," but I don't see it. Just me based off of just kind of just seeing how he moves and how he speaks. But I wouldn't put it past Corey to feel some type of way about this. And honestly, it goes back to what I was saying before. I mean, I think Corey's one of those people who is deserving of an opportunity out here without having to worry about Hollywood having to throw him a bone. Like, he knows enough people. He's done enough things to where people can see that he's talented at acting, comedy, all that shit. But I honestly feel like the things that it's for me personally, the tongue is powerful. Energy is real. And when you continue to speak negatively, things like this will happen. You will see people who you consider an enemy doing the things that you wish you were doing. And that's just me. I don't know if he wishes he was doing Husbands of Hollywood. I'm just saying, like, in my position, let's just say I wanted to do something and I knew this person. Let's say I knew Kevin Hart. I'm going to go based on how I would feel. Not about how Corey, I don't know how Corey feels. If I knew Kevin Hart and Kevin Hart has thrown me opportunities and I know how big Kevin is and I know I can reach out to Kevin when I want to, and I hear that he's doing something, for one, I'm gonna try to see if I can be a part of that. That's one thing. For two, I'm not gonna continue to put my energy into somebody I don't like, especially if this person isn't even engaging with me. Like, there's no back and forth. It's just continuous, like, slander. which all that negativity feeds off, man. That shit, that energy is real, and it'll actually bring you to a place where shit like this will happen. Somebody where you feel like, quote unquote, wasn't shit, or maybe had quote unquote marginal talent, to now be in a position where he can be around people that he can continue to work with. And somebody, first of all, somebody like Kevin, if you work with Kevin, Kevin's one of the most loyal individuals when it comes to this business side of fucking with his friends and putting people on. It seemed like you got to do something wrong to Kevin for him not to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what level you're on. You can be somebody at the same level as him, above him, or beneath him. He will treat you the same. And that's why a homeboy who was trying to extort him after he ended up doing what he did, talking about Kevin, the homeboy that ended up trying to extort him, it's like you got to do something like that to Kevin for him not to fuck. Like, you have to be somebody who really ain't shit. And I think Grady's a solid individual, so I think this will be something that'll help him continue to be in the realm that he wants to be in the space that he wants to be. First of all, I don't know if anybody here has ever watched any episodes of Real Husbands of Hollywood, but that show is probably one of the funniest shows that has ever hit television. And I know that they do a lot of improv. I know they do a lot of all that shit, which is great. I love that type of shit. I love when people don't go on script all the time. I love when people go off and know that something's going to be funny in the moment and just do the shit. Like Real Husbands of Hollywood. And matter of fact, I think it's all ad-lib, except for like a few lines here and there. I think Real Husbands of Hollywood is mostly ad-lib. And I think it's great. I think that show is really, really great. I don't know about anybody else, but I find that show to be hilarious. And to have somebody like Grady, you know, become a part of that cast, it'll be interesting to see what type of character he plays, what type of role he plays. Hopefully something that is long lasting and sticks out, you know what I'm saying? Sticks out to the crowd and people can really want to go and look into who Grady is and look at his work and, you know, check out his podcast and do all that shit. Now, I think and hold on, matter of fact, and I'm gonna show you the clip. Actually, he posted it. So here's the clip that I think everybody saw.
We're back. Yo, what's happening? Huh? We're just showing the world what's going on. Huh? Boris.
Because what do you want?
I'm just trying to show the world that you're back.
I'm here. Okay. What do you want?
That's it. That's all I wanted.
I'm on the couch. I've been here for 6 hours.
I didn't ask you to start bitching. I just want you to goddamn show your face.
Please tell these people to start
I'm done with you.
Anything.
JB.
Can we shoot anything?
Hey, Boris is right.
JB. Tell the people that you're back.
Make something happen.
I'm making it happen right now by telling the people that we back. Say we back.
Hey,
huh?
We back, everybody.
Huh?
We back.
Huh? Look at that. Who's that back there? Look at that. Hey, yeah. Hey, Grady. That's my brother Grady right there. Huh? Yeah. When you ask, I listen. We're back, bitch. Shake, where are we?
We back.
Huh? Yeah. Good job, Shake. Yeah.
And I do agree with that. Black Man America said, best show Kevin Hart has ever done. I couldn't believe they canceled it. Kevin needs this show for a comeback on the low. I feel the same way because I feel like once they got rid of that show, people started really paying more attention to like his comedy specials and trying to really, really critique him like in heavy ways, like to where people were really nitpicking at a lot of shit. And honestly, the show, like, I think the show is like one of the best shows that he's ever done. So honestly, I hope this shit is here to stay. It was great while it was here, and I don't think that like there's a lot of great shows that they get rid of, especially black shows that they know like are really good. I don't know what the premise is behind that, but I'm gonna read what Grady said on this post. Grady said, well, since they're talking about it, I guess it's safe for me to talk about. Y'all will see me on the up-and-coming season of Real Husbands of Hollywood on BET+. We had a ball filming this past week. Can't wait to film the rest of the season. I don't know when it will air, but I know if y'all have half as much fun watching it as we do filming it, you are in for a treat. Peep my outfit. It's a story behind it. Special shout out to the real Chris Spencer. Shout out to Chris Spencer, a comedy legend, Kevin Hart, and Kim Cole Kim Coleman casting, plenty more people to thank as well, but I'll get to that soon enough. Just make sure you get BET Plus so you can see me in action. Stay tuned. Shout out to Grady, man. Shout out to Grady. And like I said, this is a testament to people who only focus on the things they need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the shit that is important to you. And if anybody out there is talking, regardless of if they have an audience or not, you remaining focused, the universe will award you for that. Now, you see what's happening on the other end when people continuously to talk negatively about other people and just keep a negative energy around them, period. And let me be straight up. Motherfuckers will talk about the industry all day. They'll talk about Hollywood all day. They'll talk about how these people are in positions to stop them, but never ever look at themselves. Never look at themselves. Never take a step back to be like, yo, maybe I'm putting too much negative energy out into the world. Maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I'm saying too much and not focusing on the things that I want to do. With all these opportunities, I've seen so many people talk about Corey's fan base in different cities and different states, how big they are, where he can go to these places and don't even have to stay in LA. He don't have to live in California. He can go to Atlanta. He can go to Chicago. He can go to different places and just thrive out there doing certain shit. But I think low key, and this is just my personal opinion, I might be wrong. I think that it's a certain level of him wanting to be accepted in Hollywood without having to be Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like the way that he talks about Hollywood, as much as he claims to hate or not like the way shit's run, he talks about it a lot. And usually that ends up being in a way where somebody feels like they need to be accepted. Like, these people don't accept me for being me, fuck them, but I'm going to talk about them every chance I get. Instead of doing things to try to open up more opportunities for myself, being the type of person that Corey is. Whether you fuck with him or not, you got to understand being in this realm and doing everything yourself is hard. It's very hard. And then to do it for free. You know what I'm saying? Where you only spend your money and don't take no money from nobody else getting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he may get cash apps and super chats and shit, but that's not paying for entire productions and studios and trying to give y'all a show for free every single week. I understand where he comes with that. But if you want something to change, you got to start changing the things around you. A lot of people are so complacent. People are so comfortable in their mentality and the things that they doing that they don't even care about trying to actually elevate some shit or improving some shit. They feel like they already got it down packed. You don't know everything no matter how old you get. You continue to learn. You continue to progress. You continue to elevate. The older you get, the more you learn, the more you grow. I honestly feel like there's too much negativity surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? Which is another reason why I pulled back, you know what I'm saying, from really, you know, watching as much as I do. Not that they give a fuck that I watch. It's just that personally, it's just one of those things where I'm not the type of person to fuck my negative energy up like that. I don't speak negatively like that about motherfuckers. I don't keep the negativity around me. If anything, I'll speak on some shit, but always try to find a common ground in it, because I am the type of person that wants to see something positive out of anything. When all the shit was going down between Corey and Grady, I kept trying to make that shit understandable in a way. Like, hopefully somebody will see this. Maybe Corey will see it, or somebody on Corey's side will see it and be like, yo, maybe you going a little too hard. Maybe you focusing too much on this shit. You need to be doing that. Sorry, we got the essays outside doing mowing the lawn and shit. All of a sudden you hear glass break. I said, oh shit. But like I'm saying, like I really want to get that message across. This ain't even about me like talking about like 5150 or Corey like that. This is about the energy and this is what happens when you waste too much time putting your energy into something that's going to negatively affect you. Whether it be in your personal life as far as like the opportunities you get, or just yourself, your personal feelings, how you feel. it'll keep you down in a certain energy, man. Your what do they call it? What do these chakra motherfuckers call it? Low vibrations. There we go. That's what somebody tried to say about me. I had low vibrations one day because I was talking about the show. It was somebody that came from, it was like a 5150 fan. It was like, you do all this low vibrational shit. I'm like, yo, you motherfuckers really don't even be that. They don't understand what type of positive nigga I am. I can't talk about nothing. Like, I can't talk about anything or have an opinion on something without motherfuckers being like, yo, you hating, bro. When I feel like I'm really talking just some common sense shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just trying to understand the way people really pay too much attention to, like, the negativity of things. And I guess, you know what, just to be transparent or to really look at it from the outside perspective, maybe if I'm sitting here doing reaction videos or talking about things that are negative, maybe people do think that I'm paying attention to the negative shit a lot. But really, it's because I'll take some negative shit and try to bring some type of light to it. I like doing that. That's what I like to do. I like to bring common sense and some type of light or resolution, or try to think of something that'll not contribute to the motherfuckers that's out here just actually like going in and hating and doing the other shit. I'm gonna address some other shit later. Some shit that made me laugh this morning. I watched some shit. But I'm not the type of person that doesn't want to see people lose. I'm not the type of person that does that. I'm not gonna sit here and hope you lose. I hope everybody wins. Even the people that don't like me or have some type of feeling towards me. I don't hate people. I don't hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? At all. He said, I don't even know it. Wonder Man, first of all, Wonder Man is a habitual pull-upper. He always comes to this motherfucking show and he always pulls up. And the fact that he doesn't even know what GMS stands for says a lot about who he is as a cool nigga. Like, he enjoys the show so much to the point where he don't even care what the fuck GMS stands for. He just pull up, be in the comments and chilling. Wonder Man's always here. Shout out to Wonder Man. I appreciate you, man. And by the way, GMS does stand for Green Mind State. It stands for Green Mind State. I keep that Green Mind State. That's just all positivity, man. Just Green Mind State is surrounded by all positivity, man. Fucking the grass, the trees, the flowers, the air, the fucking money, nigga. Fucking just green always makes you feel good, man. I don't know what it is, but that's just for me personally. So I just made it a Green Mind State. If I kept, that's another thing about my mentality, why I always try to keep it so positive. You know what I'm saying? That's what surrounds it. Like that, the GMS Green Mind State surrounds all positive shit. And I want to keep that type of mind state. That's the whole point. And I want to pass that forward and build a following of people who always stay positive, because way too many people are negative as shit. Way too many people go to the fuck shit right away. Not too many people wake up in the morning and try to be positive. They'll let some shit overtake them. You know what I'm saying? They'll let some shit just overtake their whole entire being and their mind and their mental. And it's something that it fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop going. I had to change the algorithms on my social media and make it so that the first thing I wouldn't see on social media is some negative shit. I had to make it so as soon as I wake up in the morning, I turn and I look at my phone, I see something funny. Or I see something that's gonna make me smile or laugh. I don't like starting my day frowning. I don't like starting my day. Who likes that shit? Who the fuck wakes up and is like, man, I fucking hate this shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that shit. Shout out to Grady's Barber for the 20. Yo, that's such a crazy name. Oh shit, we got Grady in the building. Ray Grady, what's happening, brother? He said, what's up, G? Thanks for the episode. Always remember, talent trumps talk. Green Mind State salute. Always, Grady. Always, man. And I'm always gonna support you, bro. You know that, man. It's always been love from day one, man. I always will show support to everybody, man. Appreciate you, Grady. And matter of fact, y'all go ahead and go subscribe to Grady's channel if you haven't already. Go catch that Alpha Male Nation podcast, please, and support, man. Hit the cash apps, all that shit. Yeah, I never understood how people wake up like that. I don't understand how people wake up in the morning and feel like they have to be mad. And then I understand that sometimes you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I understand you can wake up feeling a little angry or whatever the fuck the case may be. But if you don't at least try to turn some shit around, try to turn your attitude around, try to make the best out of the day, I don't know what to say, man. This world sucks. The world sucks, man, and that's a given. This is well-known knowledge all across the board. So you have to try to make something. You have to try to make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? You waking up negative every day. Guess what? The world won already. When you wake up in the morning, the world already won and beat you. With you getting up, feeling the way that you do, and not even trying to try to make the best out of something, man. And I know it's hard. We human. We have our days. When we want to punch the fucking wall out, or we want to punch somebody's face out, even want to try to kill somebody. I know. Trust me. That self-discipline is some shit. You know what I'm saying? That discipline is some shit. And I think that's another thing that we have fucked up over the years, is made the word discipline something as like a bad term. You know what I'm saying? When somebody wants to discipline you, you don't think of discipline as something that's an attractive word. So when you tell somebody they need to have discipline, they don't really take heed to that. Discipline needs to be looked at as something great, because that's something that we don't have a lot of, and just a little bit of discipline will take you far. People really don't even understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like my man said, hold up. Let me go back to the top so I don't get this wrong. Talent trumps talk. That is said by somebody who is focused. Somebody who wants to succeed. Who doesn't have the time to continue to play with the negative shit. Who wants to continue to thrive, who actually has his family on his mind to try to take care of them and have some longevity in the shit that they are passionate about doing. I am the same way. I will not stop what I am doing for nobody. Because for one, I come out here with respect. I don't come out here trying to tarnish people's names. I don't come here trying to stop people's bags. I'm only here so that I can do my part and do what I'm good at. That's talking to you motherfuckers, making music, and creating this brand I got, GMS. Starting a whole family of motherfuckers just so I can sit up here and talk to y'all every week. And hopefully change some of y'all minds, and not even the way of, oh man, who y'all like today, who no. I want to be able to get into y'all minds so that y'all can continue to wake up. Like what I just said a few minutes ago, somebody is going to wake up tomorrow and remember that. Somebody's going to be like, yo, today might not feel like it. I'm waking up on a Tuesday, man, I feel like shit. But I remember that nigga on the GMS show was like, yo, try to make the best out of your day. Try to do something that's going to make today good. Try to get into it. What is something I can do that's positive? What can I think about that's positive? What is something positive in my life that I can remember or think about that'll keep me out of this mindset? Somebody's gonna think about that. If it's at least one of y'all, I'm doing my fucking job, man. I'm doing my fucking job. One thing I want to address. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna address it on this episode because this is about some other shit. I'm not gonna get. I don't want to get too deep into like 5150 shit. But I will address it probably later. I might go live later on. So if you here right now, make sure you hit the bell because I may go live later on to talk about a certain situation that might have or might not have happened. I don't know if this guy's trolling. I think he's trolling just to try to get Corey to say something tomorrow night. But either way, if you haven't seen it, I guess go to dude's page. I'm not gonna say it yet. I don't wanna say it on this page. Y'all know who I'm talking about though. Y'all might know who I'm talking about. Somebody might have pulled up to the club in Bananas over the weekend. We don't know for sure. I don't know. I think it was I don't know. But then that's also just real quick, just so I can say, I know I wasn't gonna mention it, but I just want to say this is what I mean by the differences between like certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like in certain channels. Like you can tell certain people want to antagonize or aggravate me. I'm not into that type of stuff. And I'm not trying to like, downplay anybody else or what everybody else doing. Do what you do, man. Do what you do. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying there's a difference between certain motherfuckers out here. And I'm not the type to try to antagonize nobody. I don't give a shit. I don't know you like that. I'm not trying to know you like that. And I'm not trying to invite no bullshit like that into my life. I keep everything positive. I keep everything cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him. I'm not trying to disrespect him and no shit like that. I'm just keeping it real. I can't be lumped in with no shit like that. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. But respect to him. You know what I'm saying? I pop into his live sometimes and I listen to it. It's entertaining. And this is really what this space is for all types of aspects of shit. What I'm doing, what he's doing, what Corey's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's open for everybody. So do what you do. But it's just that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not into that shit. We keep it real over here, GMS family. I appreciate y'all for sticking around and knowing. And I know people come here for the bullshit, or people come to these channels for the bullshit. But the fact that y'all know that I don't be on bullshit and y'all still pull up, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. But real quick. I have to say that for one, shout out to 11 Oak Cliff for the 5. He said Grady kept it moving and ran up on a blessing. That's the point. I used to, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna lie, I used to sit here and be like, man, I wonder why he don't be responding to dude after saying so much disrespect. Like at some point, you gonna poke somebody so much to the point where they have to respond. But then it's like, you gotta start knowing, like, I think it's deeper than that sometimes. People understand like people's hurt level. Like people speak from a hurt place. Hurt people like to hurt people. And when you understand that, when you have become so much of a talking point to somebody, when you don't even associate them with anymore, or even speak their name publicly or anything like that, that goes to show you that they're going through something deeper internally. It's not even about you. It's not about you at all. When I say the like, that was probably one of the most fucked up things I've heard come out of Corey's mouth is that, I people that get a lick off this show, I love that shit, but the only person I don't like who got a lick off this show was Grady. That's fucked up. From a black man to another black man who didn't even have a problem that was big enough to try to even sit up here and talk about somebody so much to where you try to block their bag. Because he even said that too. Corey said that too. He said he was gonna talk about Grady, and I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying exactly what he said, so don't quote me on it. But it was literally along the lines of the fact that now he's gonna stop Grady's bag because of the fact that he don't like him, block his opportunities. But like I said, certain things start adding up when you start looking back to previous shows. The one show when he said, hey, Kevin, come get me, brother, please come get me, in a joking way, but still had a level of seriousness to it because he would not turn down Kevin if Kevin came and got him. To hear it like that, knowing that Hollywood works in mysterious ways, they work on shit early. You know what I'm saying? It's word around town that it was probably word around town that Kevin was starting to work up Husbands of Hollywood again, and they need more actors and more people to come in. He probably heard about that, and then he said what he said, and then all of a sudden, when shit started filming, and when he probably got word that somebody he doesn't like is going to be a part of the cast, somebody who he tried to stop or tried to slander their name out of the business, basically, for as far as the people that Corey knows, because if we talking about people in Hollywood, of course they don't take his word for shit, but he knows a lot of people and he's cool with a lot of people, so therefore he feels like he has enough power to speak on someone to the point where it'll fuck their bag up. and it didn't, and it backfired, and then all of a sudden you hear later on, the only person I don't like that got some notoriety or got a lick off the show was Grady. But you got it. Go ahead and run with it. That was probably at the point where Corey knew. But still, out of respect for Kevin, didn't even mention the fact that it was Real Husbands of Hollywood, which he probably knew at that point. I'm pretty sure he knew. And I don't know shit about Hollywood. I just know that they, when it comes to like TV shows and movies, it's common sense that all this shit is worked on early. Like, they don't work on the shit a week before they fucking release the shit. They work on it a year before, 2 years before, whatever the case may be. So it's like, I don't understand how that shit works. Grady said, LMA, I know I heard he said he ended my career. Ether the Alpha. Yeah, Ether the Alpha. That's what it was. Ether the Alpha was what I was. And being somebody, and I'm not even going to lie. Like I said, I'm not in Hollywood. I don't know about people's influences. I know that if you have good relationships with people and you tell certain motherfuckers not to fuck with so-and-so because you know them and they don't know them, it tends to be a favorable thing. But I don't think that Corey holds that much weight with certain people to the point where they believe not to fuck with certain people because he said so. Clearly. Because, I mean, if you take a gander at this photo, seems to me that he's in good company. And out of these people, he knows certain individuals. He knows JB, he knows Kevin. You know what I'm saying? He knows he's at a point where he can, you know, conversate with these people and try to get some shit cracking, but the energy you keep is who you'll keep around you. Why do you think now it's gotten to the point where the only people that's showing up to the show is two people that people have a problem with? And I like Marcus, by the way. I like Marcus. And popular to and contrary to popular belief, I don't have a problem with Precise. I had a problem with him on the show. I thought he didn't do good on the show at all. I thought he was bad for the show. That was my personal opinion. It just so happened that a lot of people felt the same way. But as a person, as a human being, he's not a piece of shit. He's not a fucked up human being. I don't think Precise is a bad person. I just think he sucks at telling jokes, at roasting at least. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why certain things that have happened have backfired the way that it has. Like, from even going to call somebody like Jeff Brown marginal talent, whether you think Jeff Brown is marginal talent or not, look at where things have ended up. Who are you surrounded by? You there's a lot of projection that goes on. And no, these people don't like, I don't think Grady hates Corey. I don't think Grady has any hate in his heart, especially if you move in the way that you move and only staying focused. You don't have room for hate. I think that this was a learning lesson to just be careful about who you be around. Some people may be cool at first. Some people they could be a legend in the game. They could be whatever. But sometimes you really get to see people for who they are. You get to see these hurt people try to hurt people. And then you move around. It's no secret why Craig don't show up to the show like that. Craig is a smart dude. If you see how somebody move with the people that they surround themselves with, it'll be a smart choice for a smart human being not to associate themselves as much. That don't mean people hate each other. People just need, that's another thing people don't get either. You don't necessarily it doesn't necessarily have to be I hate this person or I don't like this person. It's like, I see what you're doing. And before shit could even come to me or put me in a position where me and you have some type of weird moment on this show, I'm going to move around. You know what I mean? And, you know, even with all that said, I still hope that the show thrives, the 5150 show thrives. I don't even have to reiterate it. Y'all know where I stand. I ain't got to say that shit over and over again. I ain't got to say that shit over and over again. You know where I stand. I hope they do well. I always hope Grady does well. I hope everybody, Zoe does well, Craig does well. You know what I'm saying? That's just really how I feel. But either way, man, GMS family, thank y'all for pulling up on this episode. Special shout out to Grady for pulling up on this episode as well, man. Shout out to you. Hopefully one day we can do an interview on this show. We ain't got to talk about the bullshit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you check out my previous interviews, I like to get to know people. I don't like to talk about the bullshit. I actually did one. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I did one interview. Where it was solely on the bullshit, you know, and some things had to be addressed, which was the Gooch interview. I said the Gooch interview. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Meech. I never interviewed Gooch. I interviewed Meech. But either way, I'm not about the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So we if anything, it'll be a yo, who is Ray Grady? What is your come up? All that type of shit. So let me know, man. Hit me up, or I'll hit you up. We'll see what's happening. Grady said to the GMS family, I actually love Corey Oldham. I will never diss him like he did that to me. But that's a stand-up thing. And I honestly, you can't do nothing but respect that. And that's honestly why people fuck with Grady in the first place, man. Honestly, you got the same mentality as me. You got the same mentality as me, bro. Motherfuckers can talk about me all day. Hey, do your thing. Stay over there, do your thing. It's all love. I'm gonna continue to do what I do. Watch me succeed without having to use your name or to try to build some type of bullshit surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And I respect him for that. And also, to anybody that does have anything foul to say or got any hate towards any of the shit that I'm doing or whatever the case may be, I don't give a shit. I understand my purpose in this motherfucker. I understand what I'm doing in here. The GMS family understand what I'm doing in here. It's all love. It's all respect. It's all positivity. If you're not about that, please exit. Do not subscribe. Do not hit the bell. Do not like shit. I do not want that energy. I do not want that type of aura around this channel. This is not what it is. Anybody that's here that fucks with me right now, y'all are GMS family. Y'all understand what we go by, what we represent. And I thank y'all for that. So with that said, GMS family, put a GMS in the comments right now. I'm about to shout everybody out. If you haven't participated in the chat yet, this is your chance. Put a GMS in the chat right now. If you're watching this, also hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Follow me on all my socials. I follow everybody back. And if you're feeling real generous, hit my Cash app. You can find it above my head or in the description below. Also in the description below, you will find the links to my GMS shop where you can get a GMS jersey, baseball, basketball, get a GMS t-shirt, which is down here on the floor somewhere. So if anybody orders a GMS t-shirt, they get it shipped. I ship them out the same day. Same day shipping for GMS t-shirts as soon as they're ordered. But the custom jerseys, they take a few weeks because they got to be customized. So if you purchase a jersey, just know it's going to take a few weeks because they're going to customize it to your liking, the name and the number. So make sure y'all go support that way, man. GMS family, man, thank y'all so much. Put the GMS in the comments. Let's go. GMS, where you at? GMS family, where you at? Let's get it. Beat produced by me. Every beat you hear on this channel is produced by me. Don't forget that. Let's go. Shout out to Black Man America, Black Light Zen, FBA's Most Wanted, DP, Black Babble in the building. Shout out to Black Babble, Quincy X, Grady's Barber, the freshest nigga in the world. He'll get your cut lined up looking like $100 million. Unbiased Cowboy, Eternal Umbra. See, I even got names like Unbiased popping up to my channel because they already know what the fuck going on. Lady Aries, 123 Kid, 11 Oak Cliff. Yo, man, what is this? Southern California, Mary Nubian, Dwayne Isaacs, 517 Ray, what's happening? Arius Allen, Ayonda, Strong Will, Queen Kale, Shy Girl 64, Yogi Fish, Don Philly 215, Fresh Breezy, Nash Whip, Wonder Man in the building, what's happening, my guy? Brim Dog, Devontae Hill. Trauma in the building, Roxy Rock 76. I see you, Queen Monica Salter. I see you. Hey, shout out to the super chats as well. The Islamic Ray Grady was in the building. Shout out to Ray Grady. Killer of Vikings. Nicole E. Jefferson. Timon Prince. My nigga's name is Timon. You just brought me to a nostalgic place. I hope you have a brother and his name is Pumbaa. JG. Mr. One and One 3000. Shout out to you, Lord Reese. Man, the chat was super lit today. Justin Stevens in the motherfucking chat. What is this? Oh, AP. My guy AP was in the chat, man. Shout out to him. AP Player for Life. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his other channel. I know y'all subscribe to the 3Gs, but go subscribe to that Player for Life channel too. My man be spitting some real shit on there. Travis Washington, Reggie, Indiana, Amanda Phillips, Ronald Harris, El Crablos. I see you, my man. I see you, my man. Lex, Anthony M. the Professor, I see you. Hey, Anthony's a real professor, by the way. He used one of my beats for one of his for his curriculum and shit, man. Like, he really used that shit. He sent me the video and everything. It was fucking amazing. Shout out to him. Taj Dollars. Cyrus, I see you, man. Abendigo. I don't know how to say that. Abendigo. Abendigo. Shout out to you to Abendigo. Talking parodies over food. Shout out to him. Y'all go hit up his channel too. He be talking about some cool shit. Mr. Good Burger 510. Hey, y'all really popped the fuck up. Mr. D. Reed, what's up, man? Appreciate you for the subscription, man. I just had to read your comment real quick. K. Slade. Black Mamba Speaks. Look at all them GMSs in the chat, man. Y'all really fuck with me. Y'all really fuck with me, man. Y'all really fuck with me. Y'all really want to be fucking GMS family, huh? Ralph S. Wow, be fooling in the house. Yeah, y'all really showed the fuck up. Son Christian, you goddamn right. Boss Taylor. He said Grady Barber don't let one follicle slide. You goddamn right. Shout out to Wonder Man for the 5. He said GMS dab time. Yo, you coined that phrase, by the way, my guy. You coined that phrase, GMS dab time. If you ever see somebody in the chat say that later on, let's just say this channel blow the fuck up. If you ever see that phrase in the chat, just know it came from Wonder Man first. GMS dab time. No Smith in the building. TJ in the building. Joe Coleman in the building. We got more interviews coming too, man. Yeah, hey, yo, GMS family, pull up on me every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like I said, follow me on my socials. Hit the Cash App if you feeling motherfucking generous. Thank y'all so much. I'm trying to get there. If I can get to 2,000 subs next month, we gonna kill it, man. That's the goal. I want to get to 250,000 views. We at 200,000 right now, and I want to get to 2,000 subs by next month. All right, so if y'all really fuck with me, man, share this channel, let your peoples know. Fuck with me, man. I really be out here. I'm really making this my #1 job to do, to come here every week and fuck with y'all, man. And I thank y'all for pulling up on me. So look, I just want to make this clear too. Even if I'm not talking about anything that has to do with 5150, trust me, any topic that I do, it's going to be enlightening, and it's going to be some shit that you want to be in the conversation for. And trust me, everybody in the GMS family that be up here every week can vouch for that. You understand? So thank you so much. Appreciate you. Even the haters, I see you, C Green. Continue to watch from the sidelines, baby. We going to continue to move. We going to continue to thrive. We going to continue to motherfucking boss the fuck up. GMS family, I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. One love. We out.